everybody.
Hello.
Dr. Val, this is Dr. Colleen, and welcome to our podcast, The Wellness Inspiration.
Yeah, and we have something really cool today. We have our first interview.
Yeah, we're very excited.
We have
for
our guest
first
that we'll talk to.
We were going to have her pop in, but we figured we just let her stay comfortable.
She's here
and be comfortable. You know how we always like to share what's going on in our office and bring you great products and how we use them. So now we are very blessed to have one of the people who introduced us to these products that we are now incorporating with our Invisared program and incorporating in our fat loss and weight loss programs. So welcome, Jules.
This is Jules Hughes.
Hi. Welcome to our podcast.
Thank you.
Congratulations on being our first guest.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Awesome. Jules is a little nervous, so we're going to make her be as comfortable as possible.
Sweating. Yeah. It's all laid back. It's probably too laid back.
Professional here with the Wellness Inspiration. So let me ask you a question. So now, these great products that you introduced us to, how did you get involved in these products?
The CEO is a good friend of mine who I met just over like 8 years ago. We were in a previous company together. And actually our first two products, which were something very similar to our Instant Impact Coffee and the Power of 3. So what the products did was gave you focus, clarity, energy, curb your appetite, basically made you feel good. So those products worked for a few years. And then suddenly they weren't working.
Okay.
And no one was telling us why. Corporate wasn't telling us why.
Oh, interesting.
And then we found out that the FDA took certain ingredients out of those products and they no longer were working.
That happened to us with a couple of other products that we had in the office. They changed the formula for some reason, and then it wasn't working as well, and we had to switch.
Okay. So for me, being ethical, I'm a registered nurse, that's my background. Okay, I could not stay with a company. I had a very big team and I just could not go forward with that. It's not right. If I'm feeling the difference in the products and they're no longer working, I can't share that with my clients. And it's just not a good look. So I decided to walk away from the company. And so did my CEO of this company. And she's like, you know what? I'm going to build something. We're going to build on those products. We're going to make it bigger, better, but it's going to be ethical. And that was really the key for me. So my CEO, Judy, again, longtime friend, I trust her with everything, and the products that she is behind, obviously she doesn't create them. We've got a team for that.
Right.
Physicians, doctors, I mean, there's a whole team behind that. So that's really how I got into the company. And again, the trust. I know the products work. You got to be a product of the products.
Right.
Correct.
Right. You got to know
That's
if
what
they
we,
work.
That's what we do here. We
always try
we always say we're the test dolls. We're the guinea pigs. We always try it out on ourselves first before we even bring it into the office or even introduce it to any of our patients.
Well, I know that is true because when I first came to you guys,
we said no
and introduced you, you weren't quite a no, but you're like, and then I would tell you a little bit more about it. It's like, okay, you know what? Drop some products off. Let me try them. And as I said to you guys, it's like, you got to try the products. And the very first two, the Instant Impact products, you feel it in 15 minutes. Right. Wow. So I know that when you can feel that warm, feel-good energy, that's just the first thing that you feel. Then you feel that focus throughout the day. It's like, okay, well, if that product works, then she must have other products that we can look at. But I remember when you took more than a half a scoop.
Oh, yeah. No,
and it was too much.
These sticks to try, okay,
sample
packs, and you put them in water. And I tried it, and silly me tried the whole pack in 30 ounces of water. I was flying around like I didn't eat for 2 days. I was flying around. I'm like, oh my God, it's true. I just drank water. It was great with the fasting that we do. So, yeah,
well,
it was really an experience.
I wanted to say from my perspective is that I do my research and my deep dives.
You
and stuff.
sure
So
do.
Yeah, she's
You
our
sure
researcher.
do. Yes.
I don't jump on anything right away.
Yes,
So
yes.
I did my research, and when I started uncovering, going, oh, that's interesting that they have a product with this and that and this. So it was very interesting to me. Like, I guess that scientific, those formulators and stuff behind the scenes, the components that they're bringing together are very cool and very interesting.
Yes, they are. Yep,
And
yep.
yeah, there are products out there that have some of these things, but
Not the way they're formulated.
yes, there
That's the
and
key.
yeah, there's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
potency, the you know, the formula that
Yes.
comes together
Yeah.
is very different than things that you
Yeah.
see out there, you know, on the market.
And listen, there's a lot of products on the market, as we know, but it's the marketing. Someone has great marketing. That's great. So the
Right.
products are out there, and it's really like a swamp of products. Oh, it must work because I've seen it everywhere.
Right.
Well, I've tried a lot of products, and friends
So
will
have
tell
we.
me, try it, it works. And I'm like, 3 months in, what was it supposed to do again? I forgot. And you know
Right.
what?
Yeah, absolutely.
Does nothing. So I know that it's like, I would not stand behind something if it wasn't working. I mean, you've seen the results on me on
Oh, holy
the
crap.
products.
Yeah, she was doing our Invisared program. And midway through the Invisared program, I looked at her to get on the table and she was cut like 6-pack. I was like, where the hell did that come from? She's like, oh, that's a new product that I think is great that I'm using. It was the stack and it was the, I was like, oh,
And you were like,
great.
Colleen, come here.
I'm like, look at this, look at her abs. Where'd they come from? You know, so besides the fat loss from our machine, with the combination of the products, we got some great results. And she is the perfect example of the great results that we have. But so we're not talking for a half hour. Let's pick one of the favorite products, and that is
Okay.
the
newest product.
Luxe collagen peptides. So I'm going to hand it over to the two of you.
So now listen. So
Colleen is so excited.
this bad boy right here, she's a queen. 10 years ago, there was a product that hit the market that did $100 million in 1 year. It was one product. It was incredible. It worked like crazy. Everybody wanted it. In the past 10 years, I have not come across another product until this. So this, the way it works, she's going to talk about the science.
Colleen's going to do her research.
We only launched this, is it 4 months ago now?
So
yeah.
Not even, right?
Our thing still says new
Yeah,
amazing
new
product.
amazing. Okay.
New amazing product, it says.
So 20 minutes after the launch, 11,000 products, bottles were sold, 11,000 in 20 minutes. In 30 minutes, our website shut down. I mean, people knew it was coming and everybody is on board for it. Like, why? It's a liquid collagen, but there's spermidine. This one's going to talk about spermidine. And the marine and chicken collagen, hyaluronic acid, MCT oil, whatever. You're going to talk about that. But the product works quickly. It's a liquid and it gets into your system. And it's hair, nails, skin, but it's also the joints.
That's what I was going to say.
Oh my, and the longevity.
I have felt the difference in my hands from using that. And I've been using it. I up my thing to twice a day because Jules.
Yes. And I'm going to be 60 in a few weeks. So I'm on twice a day, once in the morning and once at night. I mean, if you're 30 years old, listen, your collagen is going downhill kind of after 20 anyway.
Yeah.
So I would say twice a day for sure, especially if you have other like joint issues. I have arthritis head to toe. So for me, this helps as well. And joint pains, my knees, I do paddleball. And again, so this is helping with that. But the skin also, I mean, take it away, girl.
Go ahead, Carl.
All right, well, my throat feels like I'm going to start coughing, but here we go. Yeah, so when she told me about the product, oh, collagen, that's great. It's always good. And a lot of people are looking for liquid stuff. I have many patients who don't want to swallow pills and different things like that. So the liquid was pretty interesting. But then when I started to really look and read the label, and I was like, spermidine? Wow, I can't believe that's in here, because it's not a very common substance that's,
Mhm.
you know,
Ingredient.
yeah, that's
Not a-
talked
yeah.
about or anything like that, but it is super anti-aging on a cellular level. So I had been already kind of doing some research about it, so that when this was plopped in front of me, and I was like, oh, this is cool. All this collagen, and then there's hyaluronic acid. It's very good, and the medium chain triglycerides. So when you go back to the cellular level and what your body's trying to do, this is spermidine. Let's just say spermidine creates autophagy in your body, which is that cellular cleanup. And that's what I teach in the fasting classes, is one of the main reasons why longer fasts can help you with an anti-aging, anti-inflammatory, all that stuff, because it's cellular cleanup. So this stimulates that without having to fast. Of course, I'm going to tell you fasting is still amazing, but what about this and fasting? Because kind of that's what I've been doing also. So the cellular benefits at that level, plus it's like a turbo boost to, you know, the anti-aging aspects of it, and then the pain relief aspect with it, you know, lowering inflammation. It's just, it truly has like so many of the amazing things brought together in one product that can pretty much help anybody for different levels, you know, of what you're trying to look for in your health and stuff. So I love it.
Men and women.
Yeah, yes. And I just said to Jules when we all got here, I said, you know, this morning, I guess I'm on it about a month. This morning, I was looking at my face in the mirror going, I think my, you know, little lines around my eyes are less. I believe I'm starting to see those kinds of benefits.
But you're only taking it once a day.
Yeah, I am only, and for about a month, not even a month yet. So, so we'll have to do an update, you know, in one of our other podcasts about where you're at with your twice a day.
My twice a day. Yeah. I'm telling you, I do feel a lot better, and I was having some digestive issues and pain. You know, I ended up having a little virus, and I think it's a little more, and I do believe that it's starting to help me. That and
the gut health.
The gut health. We have gut health pills.
This has the pro, postbiotic, and the colostrum.
Yes.
That stuff is amazing.
I've taken it a couple of days, and I actually really feel better. So this is a true test for me, because I was in a lot of pain, and you know,
and really anyone with any gut issues, or anyone that's maybe been trying to lose weight and tried various different ways, should I say, that haven't really worked, and it's messed with their insides, maybe injection or not, I don't know. But
no injections.
So this helps regulate again and will get you back to where you need to be to help you to lose that weight in a
belly weight, the belly weight,
yes,
in a healthier way. And I have to say, anybody who has IBS, any kind of digestive issues going to the bathroom, and this actually leaky gut. This actually helped. I mean, it helped me. And like I said, we're both telling you that what do you always say about products? Be the products, use the products.
Yeah.
You're a product of the products.
You gotta be a product of the products.
Correct. That's your line. You have to be a product of the products. And we're definitely products of the products, to a point where we're bringing them in the office. So,
and if the products didn't work, we wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Correct. Absolutely.
You wouldn't be our first guest, then, right?
But I have to show you one thing too. So back onto this. I have basal cell carcinoma. I had surgery on my chest.
It's like, oh, please don't take the shirt off.
6 weeks ago, I'm not going to take the shirt
off.
Good. But listen, the surgeon was amazing. So I had the Mohs surgery, and he went wider than he thought he was going to go. But now I went back for my 5-week checkup, and he's looking at me, and he's looking, and I said, "Were you looking for the scar?" He said, "When did I do the surgery?" He's like, "Okay." He was looking to do a scar revision, because he said where it was, he said that skin does not heal.
He did say, I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
So he looked, he said, "You know what?" He said, what have you been doing? I said, "Funny you should ask."
And she whipped the product out of her purse.
And he said, "What have you been doing anything?" I said, "No." I said, "You told me not to put, okay, certain medication I had to put on there. I said, but no, nothing for the scar. I said, this is it, twice a day. So we have a conversation going on now for that. Yeah. He's like, okay. He said,
He's a
maybe
cool
my
doctor too,
patients,
so.
maybe my patients could use this. So yeah, a lot of people
Yeah.
are interested in this.
I think it's great. So to close on our little first interview podcast, if you want any of these products and you want to look at them, go on our website, www.wellnessinspiration.net. And we have everything listed, and you can grab a hold of the products, and you don't have to come into the office for it.
Correct.
'cause
Anybody
we have it
anywhere
here.
can do it. Yeah.
Anybody anywhere can do it. So thank you, Jules.
Thank you
Yes.
so much for coming on our
See, this is fun.
podcast.
It wasn't as
You wanna
scary
come
as
back?
the- I want to come back. You want to come back?
I do. I
Have
do.
another
I do.
conversation?
Yes, I do. This was wonderful.
Well, we're glad because we were excited to be able to bring you on, and it was something new and exciting that we're bringing to the office. So it's a really cool tool for many people, but it's a cool conversation that we're having too because we're excited about this.
I'm excited to be with you guys, and really, again, these products with what you have in there, the combination is incredible. It's like whether people want to lose 5 pounds, 50 pounds, whatever. Okay, we've got your back.
Yeah.
All around. Yeah.
Absolutely. So thank you for joining us.
Goodbye
and
for now.
Goodbye for now.
I'm going to shut off the recording. Thank you, everyone.
Stay well and be inspired.